Hello. We have charging ram. That was me charging backwards. Charging ram is for a front tackle. Some point of discussion on this technique is how far away is the person coming from the tackle. I've been taught this technique and seen other people do this technique as someone who's, they're doing a big long running start and you can see them coming from a mile away. If you saw them coming from that far away, why would you still be standing there? Why wouldn't you already be running? Or why would you stand there if someone were, more than a couple of steps away charging at you? Unless you just, were really oblivious and talking over here and didn't see them coming. Otherwise, someone's over here, we're talking, and maybe we're saying, hey, we're talking from here. He might be coming from a couple steps away, but it's not as close as striking the serpent's head where it's all, right up on top of each other. This is an actual tackle, so it's going to be a few steps away. Maybe you're talking to someone else and someone's coming out from left field. There's two ways that we're going to talk about doing this technique. Lower belts, ideal phase, what we're going to do is the person's coming in for the low tackle. We're going to step back, offline a little bit, forward bow, left foot back, right forward bow. We're going to use a sword hand to blast and use a bracing arm and break the clavicle. That's the whole idea. You're coming in, and I'm going to come and bam, and I'm going to break the clavicle here, which doesn't take much. Right hand already in motion, like we've talked about in several of the other techniques. This hand should already be coming up, and what we're going to do is land with a chop to the back of his head. The goal in this is to drive his head into the pavement. So to do that, we're going to drop all of our weight, as this is, it would be about to a wide kneel stance would probably be the best stance to use. Dropping here into a wide kneel stance. If you have not pile drived him down in, you're going to put his head right about where your right leg is. You're going to put his face pretty much on your foot. So from the chop down, you're going to spring up, lifting his head up enough so you can kick him with the left foot. If his head is already up too much, drive that kick right into his chest. I've seen other versions of this where people talk about the person going by after you've chopped them, that they continue. If you have dropped all of your weight into the chop in the back of that of his neck, he should be going straight down. If he's still going by, then wow, did you miss that chop? So we see the one coming. We see him coming in. Chopping here. This hand's already in motion. You notice I'm waving goodbye to the person behind me because I want the torque. Dropping, torquing, kicking, face up. Wheel kick, or chicken kick with the left foot. He should go flying up, spitting his teeth out, flying backwards, and then we can stomp all over him. Let's take a look at it from the other side. One, locking in. We are not staying in this position very long. This is not a, this is not a, stand at the Alamo. This is a break. This hand already in action. Drop, lifting, and then this is a chicken kick that's going to go flying up. My left leg doesn't do chicken kicks very well, so I was going to do that a little slower. Another version that is also done and commonly done to play with, we're going to teach this one to the lower belts. Upper belts, please play with this other one. When a person's coming, instead of locking it in here, we are going to, again, see that one coming, we're going to parry past it into a twist stance. We're going to step back left, twist stance. Again, the rest of it's going to be the same. And we're going to move the rest of it. It's just the beginning part that is different. We're going to, again, from this side, just the first part of it, he's going to come in. We're going to parry that arm to keep it from wrapping around. Drop. And then we're going to do that kick. And that is charging